This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Let's do a fun one here. Paulo wants to know, during Bret Hart's Hall of Fame speech, he told the story of Arn taking a swig of beer that had an artificial ear inside the glass. Does Arn remember that happening, and could he share more details?
Yep, but it was a double sea breeze. Let's be clear. Double Stoli sea breeze. So Brett and I and Tully and Terry Taylor and Ted DiBiase, Haku used to drink a lot. That's a pretty good crew, huh?
Yeah. Nobody's messing with that crew.
Think about it. It's the only one that weren't tough, probably me and Terry Taylor. But it was, we drank some at the Marriott because you had that 6 a.m. flight, business first. You get back to the hotel. And sometimes you would get there in time to order a little food. Sometimes you wouldn't. Sometimes you could call ahead. They would send it to your room service. Then you would spend the hours of about 12:30 to about 1:30 to 2, depending on what time they closed, having a few drinks. So you could immediately go to your room and go to sleep and get maybe 3.5 hours sleep. So we're in there drinking, and I forget whose friend it was, but probably Brett got my attention with some conversation just to get me to look away. And some time passes and we're drinking, and Brett orders another round of drinks, and I get another double sea breeze, and we're talking and da. And all of a sudden I turn up. This would have been about my fourth one, maybe fourth double. Turn it up, and it's like, damn, all that ice fell down. The piece of ice hit me right in the nose. And as I turned the glass back down, I look, and right on top of it is a plastic ear. And I look over, and DiBiase, with that loud laugh, busts out laughing, and the guy beside him turns his head towards me, and he's missing an ear. 2 and 2 will tell you that ear that's missing off his head has been floating around in my drink. Once that set in, I started puking, and I puked all the way out of the bar, all the way down the hall, to my drink, to my room, to where I spent the next 10 minutes hovered over the toilet with that feeling of this guy, as it turned out, was a burn victim, for God's sakes. He has this prosthetic ear stuck on his head, and you can only imagine how much wax was involved with that. Probably not a sanitary thing. And the fact that he was willing to let it float around in a stranger's alcohol drink made it even nastier. That's the story.
I don't know how we beat that. Let's talk a little bit about, I can't believe, we haven't asked this already. Maybe we have in different ways, but John just gets right to the point, and he says, how full of shit is Manny Fernandez?
We all have distorted views of the past, some more than others. I think Manny has a memory of the business that, just like I do and everyone else has. Maybe his is a little different than the rest. He does have some interesting stories about being in Vietnam and playing for the Dolphins and stuff that might be intriguing to a sports buff like yourself, or a history buff. Conrad, you might want to sit him down and talk to him sometime.
Sure.
Be interesting when you start matching up the timelines.
It would be entertaining no matter what.
It would be incredibly entertaining.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.